Hello everyone and welcome back to another week of Overwatch esports. Today we have a really interesting match against Bryant and Stratton. I'm really excited to see this. I mean, I've been excited ever since I saw this on the schedule, so we'll see what map we're starting with. We're here with our classic lineup. Cobra in the building here playing with us. I know Bryant and Stratton has a really good roster, so I'm interested to see what sort of strategies they're going to be pulling off. So far, no word about what map we're starting on, but we do have Ilios selected. Oh, I think we will be starting on Ilios, okay. Respectable choice.
Initiating.
Oops, let me get to the spawn room. Let's see what everyone's going to be running here. Ilios is definitely one of the best map pools in the game, so can't wait to see what we're running.
Ready for battle.
Some very different comps.
That music.
Seems like we're going to be
Could
on
the volume be increased?
DC on a pretty classic
You're a fan of my
sig map.
Of course.
I mean, the Lucy's
They
an
are
interesting
delightfully
pick, but with nostalgia
distracting.
on that character, there's really no going wrong.
5.
I wonder if they're gonna go on the right side for the early point teleport. I would imagine so. Oh, looks like we're gonna swap to the Orisa. Let's see what we're doing. They had an early teleport, not the right side flank, but we'll see what they're up to. Cobra going for some early damage.
Here with a cure.
Tracer, he's on the flank. Looking for an early pick on Bryant and Stratton Tracer, but we know they're both extremely high level, so I don't know how fast this can go. He gets the health back. He was forced to recall out, but I think both of them are going to fight on that spell. Sasquatch putting some pressure on point. I don't know if he's going to get caught out here. He's in front of getting a pick. Manually getting another pick. I think that is going to be it for that first fight. Bryant and Stratton happening as well mid-fight, so 13% already. We'll see how DSC counters that first fight. Kuna with 76 on pulse is pretty impressive. Maybe he can get an early pick and flip this around. It's interesting how Sasquatch getting kicked out early in the fight. It looks like Lucy was unfortunately not able to speed him out. Bap was on the high ground, unable to speed him without that. Proto just getting away with this high ground pressure. Unfortunately, Nostalgia getting kicked off too. That's going to be a tough second fight, but it looks like we have Pulse Bomb and multiple ults coming up. Bryant and Stratton yet to use an ult as well, so pretty dead even in terms of time. Well, I say that, but DSC is 30%. Now in the third fight, looks like we're going to be coming up on some ults here, so I'm expecting some big things to happen. Sasquatch pushing underneath, and the rally is forced out. Not sure if they're going to get any offensive picks off that. A huge immortality field to save him, but unfortunately, the piece is just too clean that they follow. Now, Admiral does defect the beat with the beat. I'm not sure if they're going to get the fight. They pop the
Adaptive circuits engaged. Juno.
He saves himself and decides to go for the health pack, getting picked off, unfortunately, and Sasquatch to lose in that fight. I don't think there's any chance for a recontest here. Juno really pulls off some magic. Unfortunately, it's just not possible. I think in terms of the individual fights, it was relatively even. However, the plays and the general like team fighting, I should say, was on the side of Bryant and Stratton. I think DSC could definitely pull through and make it look more on their
Systems
side,
calibrated
but
for maximum
unfortunately,
cooperative behavior.
Bryant and Stratton just got it done with what they were doing. That Kuna and Peace fight though was probably the most entertaining part of it, if I can give my input. Looks like we're going to be seeing a Widow battle here instead of a Tracer battle. Let's get a look on that. Kuna with an early peek on manually. For that hitbox. Playing the game around the trees is a dangerous one because they have that Genji ready to deflect at any moment. And these two definitely are looking for each other at any moment, and Kuna gets the first pick. Admiral somehow getting taken off the map. Unfortunately, I did not see that. Nostalgia looking to help Kuna, but Peace gets him with that. Looks like Bryant Stratton has more pressure going here. Nostalgia is going to have to get out and get the help back, but unfortunately, he falls in Peace as well. Bryant Stratton looking really good with this diva. I think they can definitely make it work against her. It's just, okay, yeah, the Zarya is going to be a huge change here. I think that's going to make a big change for this diva. Especially with the Genji diving, maybe prioritizing getting some charge up, that would be helpful. Let's see what she's doing on the Zarya. Looks like a lot is happening. Pantera getting picked over and Peace taking out Nostalgia. Now Admiral does take out Mech. Kuna being patient with his sights. Let's see what Admiral's up to. Usually he's dead by the time I'm spectating. And DSC's looking to build some ults here. Admiral 80%, only 57% on this point. They have plenty of time to go. Nostalgia taking Crota off the high ground, but that does not take away from the fact that big on Cobra. Peace takes out Sasquatch. Nostalgia's behind him on the point. I don't know if this is going to turn into any sort of play, but by surprise she gets an anode. I don't know if he can win this. He's gonna have to stop peeking that if he wants to live. Kuna getting a pick on Nenwai. Hoping to get some sights on them. Let me see what Kuna's up to. He does have sights, so he's looking to take out this enemy Widow. She grapples away. He does get a pick on her. Unfortunately, she was looking off in the distance. Proto getting away, but Diva Bomb in the back line is doing something we don't know about. DC does catch the point, but it looks like Bryant Stratton is going to pop these ults with the rally and the blade, taking out Kuna. Now Pantera is down. Oh, Bryant and Stratton didn't recast the point. I'm not sure what happened there. Nostalgia with the Ajax. Not sure if Cobra and Sasquatch can hold this point against this. These boards, these five. I mean, for a moment there, it looked like they may have been able to flip that with the grab, but once they popped that blade in the rally, it looked like it was just over for DSC.
Play of the game.
Now Kuna did get some early picks on the enemy Widow and was not doing bad in the Tracer matchup. It'd be interested to see how this match really went in the replay and dissect how exactly that went down, because I felt like each team was doing their part well. It was just maybe a synergy issue on the side of DSC. Bryant Stratton just really was making some calculated plays. I mean, when there was a moment that something needed to be happen, it just happened. Or something needed to happen, I should say. Curious to see what map we're going to be playing next. I know DSC has been thriving on the brawl-centric maps. Not to say Kuna hasn't been doing amazing on the long range. Yep, King's Row, there we go. Exactly what I was thinking. DSC has been thriving on these brawl maps, so it's no surprise to me we are on King's Row. I'm not sure if we were the ones to choose this. Doesn't seem like they're typing in the chat, but I know that DSC is very proficient on the King's Row matchup, so I'm very, very interested to see how we do, because that first match was pretty one-sided for Bryant and Stratton. Looks like DSC will be attacking first, or well, it looks like our names are a little bit backwards, but I believe DSC will be attacking first on King's Row. It would not surprise me if we had some sort of Ryan comp or a Ramatra comp maybe, but who knows? I've seen them run ball on King's Row, so we're really in for a treat here, folks. Do you think they're talking in the Discord? Oh, looks like the game is going to be starting now. Let's see what sort of comps we're going to be running. I saw an early Farah and Brig from Bryant and Stratton. I don't know if that was just a visual glitch or what. If I were to guess, we're gonna have Kuna on Widow here, Admiral maybe on a Farah, and maybe a Ryan. Nostalgia on the Lucio and Cobra on the back.
Ready for battle.
I mean, you can't lie, I was pretty close. Cobra on the BAP, Sasquatch on the Ryan, Nostalgia on the Lucio, Kuna on the Widow. I forgot what I said Admiral was gonna be on Farah, but hey, pretty close. And there we go, Admiral on the Farah. I do, in fact, know our own team. Bryant Stratton with the Ramatra with the Widow, so we're going to be having some mirror matches here.
The number of battlefields I've seen, I was
Excited
bound
to
to
get
pick something up.
Speaking of that, let's get a good look at Kuna on the Widow. This is always one of the most exciting parts of King's Row.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Looking for the early kill, not hitting with that shot, but he does get away with taking his aggressive high ground. Manually is on the Widow, taking the alternate angle and catching Kuna off guard. Looks like he only had a body shot, so Pantera taking out Cobra. This is Season 13, so I'm interested to see how the Ramatra changes will impact this Ryan matchup. Following the support box. That shot on Peace. Peace with some good aerial movement on Farah. Really hard to do that. Some players like Admiral and Peace just pull it off. This tank matchup. Kuna hitting a shot on manually as I swap. That was somehow magical. Let's see if Pantera can manage to hold this with a yes down. Over off guard, on point, over his own. Really bad. Despite them getting those picks, I don't think they're going to have any pressure to push this forward. On that back, it's really tough to do anything on Bryant with this heavy damage coming in. And there's looking at farm this all already at 70%. This asphalt is at 45%. So I expect to see early Ramatra. We're getting pulled out by the side. Probably down, trying to get away from this point. He's getting a click on Cobra. I not to say they can't make a comeback with some playmaking adjustments, but minute and a half left.
Personne
Bryant
n'échappe à
Stratton
mon
still has
regard.
every single ultimate, I should say.
No one
After
can
this
do
round.
this to us.
That's why they're still third best. Yes, manually getting the get a pick. Sasquatch gets it by the barrage. Manually keeps out of the spawn. Into the spawn, I should say. Admiral on point. With their tank up. If I'm not mistaken, manually with a huge melee on Nostalgia. Oh no, their tank is not gone. It just looks like Nostalgia was looking for a close-up fight with that Widow. Admiral is in the back, so this might be over. Spectate him. There we go, Admiral on the flank. This is going to be last fight. Pantera popped the Ramatra ult, so this is 100% last fight. He does have barrage. Peace, unfortunately, looking out for his team. The Admiral after spawn, 20 seconds left, he's going to have to make a play with his barrage. If he does not take out Peace and make a play with barrage, they will lose this point. 10 seconds left, Manu gets to take on Kuda. Barrage still being held for Admiral, and Peace takes out Admiral with the barrage not being used. I think that is going to be a tough one for DSC to swallow. Now there were good picks from the DPS on each side. I just think there was just too much pressure from the tank and crucial moments that one pick would cost them the fight, like when Cobra got picked out. I think that was a really tough moment because they could have pushed with those heals, but without them they just couldn't have done anything. Now I'm interested to see what they're going to be running on the defense, because that was a very dominant hold for Bryant and Stratton.
Ready for battle.
Very similar comp, just a swap from the BAP to the Kiriko and onto the Orisa from the Reinhardt. Bryant and Stratton running the exact same
we
comp,
have a common purpose. Let's
they will be running
focus
the
on that.
What was their second support?
So you're going with gold?
Joining Overwatch.
Kuna holding an aggressive angle. I doubt this is where he's going to actually be starting, but maybe he'll go for some crazy grapple here, trying to catch manually off guard.
4, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
He is peak main. Yep.
You found my
And Tara
cousin.
looking for full speed inside the village. It's a very intense match. He's getting ticked on Kuna. I love the swap. He's going to have to make a play, but he does get taken out for pushing up so aggressively. With these picks, this 4 or 5 down. Bryant Stratton's going to get the pick. Takes the map. Kuna does get a pick on one of their supports 2 frames before the game ends. But that's not going to win them.
Play of the game. This is when I was expecting. Wow. Yeah, just popping on the spawn. That's tough. Did we pick King's Row? I said, did we pick King's Row? Oh, they picked King's Row? Okay. Okay. Alright, looks like next up we are on the Circuit Royale now. I'm expecting both teams to be
mirroring the SIG, but I wouldn't be surprised if DSC was running some unorthodox comps. One thing's for certain though, we're definitely going to see Kuna on Widowmaker. No doubt. I'm willing to bet. Yep, that's an insta-lock.
Initiating match.
I don't know why I don't see any of the heroes until the countdown is there. I don't believe it was doing that last time, but it shouldn't matter too much.
Ready for battle.
DSC is on the Sigma comp as expected, and Pantera mirroring it as expected. Oh, Pantera on the Reinhardt. Not the craziest thing I've seen in the world, but
Burning rubber.
I mean, it's pretty crazy.
The thrill of the chase. Ooh,
I can see it
pedal to
working.
the metal.
I mean, holding up close, they got the main, they got the zone. Let's see how they do. Now we already know Admiral's going to be taking the fat flank over the right side building. At least I would be willing to bet on it.
2, 1. Escort the payload.
Payload moves.
He's thinking about it. He's thinking about going over the building, but I don't know if he's going to do it. He's going to go and see what the Widow battle is looking like. Now Manuel's holding classic left side. Kuna on the underside, not looking to be too aggressive. Go up on the high ground.
Enemy turret ahead.
Well, with a pick on Nostalgia, I'm not sure quite how that happened. I think they're just peeking spawn a bit with this Rhino. Just going crazy. The Immortality Shield is out, but I'm not sure if pressure's going to be made. Now that is a huge pick on Manuel from the headshot on the high ground. I don't know if he had to grapple for that, but that was a tough shot. And Admiral gets taken out by NY. Admiral and Kuna and Cobra. Suddenly, DSC has turned into a pile of goo and been vaporized. Now Pantera on 70% ult, and Kuna with a huge pick on Proto, getting a little too overzealous, peeking the spawn. They're getting Kuna back to the aim dot. From the soldiers not having, they're getting picked. They are pushing that May, whether she likes it or not. Kuna getting another pick. Let's see if he can third. I mean, Zen with a huge flank. I'm not sure how he's getting away with this behind Sasquatch. The Admiral's trying to make him pay. I'm not sure if he's going to get out if you're alive. Manually taking out Nostalgia in the meantime.
No one can hide from my
Zen
sight.
died, but at what cost?
The payload stopped.
2 dead.
Get it moving.
Nostalgia will be coming from spawn. Deep walls didn't get him.
Personne
Proto.
n'échappe à mon
Proto
regard.
does survive. Manually gets hit by Admiral in the meantime. Widow aim tools I've seen in one of these matches. Now Proto looking from an aggressive angle and immediately backing up, knowing he's inside some Kuna. Kuna taking an aggressive angle. On him, and Pantera just walking up, knowing his man, strategizing, putting him up on high ground, absolutely obliterating Kuna. Unfortunately, DSC has once again been killed. Now Sasquatch does have the Flux along with Nostalgia and Cobra's are looking a bit better than Bryant Stratton's economy, but with 57 seconds left, I'm not sure if that is going to be enough to get through this. they're going to need 2 fight wins. So if they want to win this, they're going to have to play this smart. Now Pantera getting blocked, fluxed with Nostalgia's ult. NY out, and Pantera out as well. Looks like they're going to win this first fight. Now Peace does take out Cobra with her ult. That is arguably a waste for this recontest. So DSC is not out of this yet. Kuna looking to get a pick on manually here on this hard angle, pushing up. Let's see if we can get first person perspective on this from Kuna. Oh, he did take out manually. My bad, I was swapping a bit too slow. Very good shot from him. Peace in the press, taking the angle, and Sasquatch does get taken out by the Ryan. That Maywall is, I mean, that has the game written on it. And the Fire Strike taking both of them out, just spontaneously combusting here. Sure, Peace is feeling pretty good about that wall.
0-0.
I mean, say what you want about the ultimate on Cobra, you know, arguably a waste, but unfortunately for DSC, that wall will cost them that first point. Now I'm interested to see what DSC will be running on defense here. I doubt it will be the Reinhardt, but who knows? Maybe we'll see a Rhine mirror on Circuit Royale.
Ready for battle.
Pantera still on the Reinhardt and Sasquatch still on the Sigma, so it looks like we will not be seeing a Rhine mirror, but that's not to say DSC is counted out. I mean, Sig is arguably a defensively oriented hero, so you know, we could see some huge plays from Sasquatch, maybe a first hold back-to-back, I should say. It's possible. I'm sure there are believers in chat right now. Looks like the Zed will be swapped for the Alari. Nostalgia on the Alari once again. Let's see how DSC plays this. Kuna is on an incredibly aggressive angle, taking out Bryant, something I've never seen, and Crota getting taken out as well. I'm not sure if he's going to survive, but it doesn't seem like the enemy team is surviving themselves. An incredible shot on Peace too. I'm glad I could get first-person footage of that because I've missed some of these. Now manually is looking to and Crota does push him out and he gets taken out, but some work was certainly done by Kuna there. Bryant Stratton's looking to regroup and push DSC back after taking out. Cobra getting caught out, and that's saving off of his supports after getting taken out as well. This is looking like a tough hold. With those ults being so low, I'm not sure what DSC can do. I mean, we're going to need to see some serious plays. And Admiral getting taken out. Nostalgia getting taken his own. A 4v4 here. Sigma's not back manually, taking out Nostalgia. And Terra looking to push back Kuna. Push him back to the high ground. Only a few meters left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Doesn't look like DSC can touch that. Unfortunately for them. Bryant Stratton has held and pushed on Circuit Royale.
Play of the game.
Now Kuna did have this moment. This was an incredible moment. Whether or not they pushed or held, no one can take away the fact that this angle was nasty. And I'm hoping it shows this Mei shot because this was beautiful. I'm not sure it will. That was incredible. For the time it lasted, it was incredible. Not sure how our players are feeling after that, but I mean, I certainly enjoyed being here to watch it. Well, thank you guys for watching. I'm glad we could have this game as short as it was. It was super fun seeing two high-level college teams play together. So thank you guys for watching. I'm Marcy, casting this game of Overwatch at DSC, and we will be signing out.